voltage transformers, current transformers, everything in these big pipes. So it means the insulation is not made by air, it is made with a gas, a well-known gas which is called SF6. So inside these big pipes you have conductors, and around the conductors you have this SF6 gas. So this technology allows to have more compact equipment. So the same area with, let's say, the usual technology of air insulated switchgear would take much more place, actually. So the reason why, Kasoa, it's very crowded. So I think that was the reason why engineers designed this substation using GIS. So works are ongoing. We started a few weeks ago. We have done almost half of the installation of this 161 kV GIS equipment. It means we will achieve this area in probably around end of May.
So what you saw at Kasoa with all those wires and everything? Sorry. That's it, Kasoa. Whatever you saw at Pokwasi with all the wires hanging around, everything is just compressed into this. Very good technology. We have this also at the graphic, just near to the graphic road. And I believe Asogli or so, one of these companies, but we don't have too many of the GIS in Ghana.
So we intend to also change Abuazi substation into this technology, because this is mainly used where there is pollution or there is restriction in the land area that you want to use.
So below this equipment, this GIS equipment, you have a big basement, and in this basement has been built because there will be high voltage cables coming from the other side of the road. So if you have a look over there, you can see this existing lattice tower from a Gridco line, existing 161 kV line. We will dismantle this tower, build 2 new towers, and from these 2 new towers there will be some underground cables crossing the road and coming to the basement. How they will cross the road? We already installed some pipes, so what we call horizontal directional drilling. So this has been done end of 2020. And so the pipes are already there. Now what we are doing is the civil works on both sides of the road, and we will start pulling cable if everything well in a few weeks. So we can continue the visit.
I told you, don't be walking. This is a capacity site.
Be careful. So that's the access to the basement. We will not go to the basement. So as I said, unfortunately we had to stop all activities because the group of visitors is very large, so it would have been a high risk to have all activities ongoing everywhere. But of course, when we have a small group like 10 people or 20 people, we can manage and to see all the activities. So here, with the Siemens logo, we have a part of what Engineer Amuna presented before regarding the STATCOM. So this is a very high technology, and most of the components have been installed inside this container. There will be a little bit more like a cooling system that will be installed on the other side. And all these equipments will be connected to this transformer. So as you can see over there, we have 4 transformers, but 3 of them only are power transformers. So only 3 transformers are used to, let's say, to distribute the energy, to reduce the voltage from 161 kV to 34 kV. And this 4th transformer, it is called the STATCOM transformer. This is where the STATCOM will be connected.
Okay.
Okay. So we can continue this way. So the 4 transformers are ready now. What's remaining is what we call oil treatment. So these transformers are actually will be full of oil. They are not full of oil yet. So it means mechanical assembly, all the works are done. It's only now what we call the oil treatment. And that will be done with a Ghanaian company somewhere in June. So as you can see, we have some rails on the road because that's where we actually offloaded the transformer because they are extremely heavy. It's 120 ton without accessories, 120 ton. So now it's more, it's probably around 140 or 150. So we offloaded the transformer directly from the trailer on the rails. And then we pull the transformer using some winch to the final location. And this was done by some experts who are used to do these kind of things, you know, because it's very heavy lifting.
So the transformer can operate this way. You can operate the transformer without the fans. Okay, but when it gets to its limit, you need to bring in fans to cool the radiators, the oil. And that can actually get you to even increase the power delivered by the transformer to up to 20%. So we have what we call the oil natural, air natural, to cool it this way. Or we have oil natural, air forced, and that can increase the capacity of the transformer. So as it is now, what we have here, I don't believe we can even take 50% when we are done. But because the city is growing bigger and bigger, we have made preparations such that this should last 20 years and above. We don't have to just wait and then within a short time it's at its capacity and then you have to bring in a new transformer. So we have done that. We've protected them so much. These are what we call firewalls. If there's any problem with this transformer, it wouldn't affect this other one. It's anti-blast, anti-fire, everything, such that it protects one transformer from the other. This is very expensive to do. I mean, the firewalls, I mean, you can even see the amount of material in there. But it is very necessary to protect the transformers.
So these are the pipes I was talking about, so what we call the horizontal directional drilling, which has been completed in January. And this is these pipes will be connected to the HV cable pulling chamber. And we will have HV cable tunnels. It means the HV cables will be inside the pipes or inside the quick cable tunnels. So works are ongoing and we to start pulling these cables.
There's another tower there that would go up, and then would break into the line, bring it in and then out. So you maintain some continuity to Mala.
Erection of these 2 new towers plus the 2 others will be done during the outage, which is planned on 27th of May, from 27th of May until beginning of June.
This one.
Now we go to the other side.
So you see this right?
Yes. Layout of it. You studied it before coming.
The box of
He's always ECG side.
I'll go pick it up.
So before we reach ECG side, this is still Gridco side. So the limit actually will be somewhere here. There will be a fence, actually. There will be a physical fence. Of course, not a wall, you know, it will just be a kind of light fence. So this is still Gridco side, which is the 34.5 kV side. And here you can see these are circuit breakers. We call them dead time circuit breakers. So we have 6, because there will be 6 feeders, so connected to these power transformers coming here and then going to ECG building. So this is ECG building. For safety reason, we will not go to the first floor, but we will go to the ground floor to see the 33 kV switchgear, which is already installed and almost ready for energization. It has been completed a few weeks ago. So we'll go inside the...
Why did you bring it down to 34?
Come again?
Why did you bring it 34 here? So
the 34 is coming from the transformer, and there will be an overhead connection. You see this on the top of the firewall. So this is where we will have overhead conductors.
Okay.
And you see, exactly, there will be some gantries. It's still under construction, so there are overhead conductors coming to these circuit breaker, and then it will cables. It will go not underground, because the cables will go inside the cable trench that you can see over there. Yeah.
Okay.
We understand, but we are working with protocols. Okay. No, you see, the government after almost the life. You need a system. You don't make that more. Look at that space in here. There is no space.
Fellow Ghanaians, the Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service and partners are introducing a vaccine against the deadly coronavirus. From March 2021, Ghana begins a free national vaccine rollout for all persons 18 years and above, starting with healthcare workers, government officials, security services, the aged, and persons with underlying conditions. The COVID-19 vaccine is safe, effective, and has been tested and approved by the FDA. Please remember, the vaccine is an additional preventive measure, so all existing protocols must continue. Let us continue to wear our face mask, frequently wash hands with soap under running water for at least 20 seconds, or sanitize often, and practice social distancing. Stop the spread. Get vaccinated against coronavirus for additional protection and prevention. This message is from Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service and partners. This advertisement is FDA approved.
How heavy is it? 27. 27,000 kilograms. Yeah. And they're moving at a snake rate rather destroys the road. You understand? I understand. Otherwise, you shake the garden.
That's why it will be for you.
A lot of work done before.
Organized.
Exactly.
Procure.
Exactly. And that
The site preparation.
exactly. But
Construction.
people only ask for the construction itself. The easiest part. That's the easiest part. But thank you for supporting it. We are here to support you.
Honorable.
Don't worry.
No. Let's do it right now. We finish up.
We go do.
We will jump into What do we do? That's why they did it.
The system here so that those who have other minds, etc. can be from
Yes.
so that those
Can you please, there's a PA system really need to be all the way in front. If you can kindly give us some space, please. There's a microphone, so you...
Yeah, the PA is there.
The PA system is here, so you...
Here.
Do they really have to? You don't need to be saying that. There's a PA system, so they need to that's why we put the PA system out there. The rock system, so you can easily pick it up. Still, you should be able to cut cake. Yes. So colleagues, so colleagues, we took brief comments from the ECGs and reuploaders, and then after that we'll take some few questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, honorable ministers, fellow colleagues, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen. We are here this morning just to alert everyone that the ministry is doing everything possible to make sure our power sector is sustainable and provide reliable service to our customers. As we all know, we are here with 155 MVA transformers, totaling 435 MVAs, who's going to support Winneba area and Kasoa and then Malam area. So we are grateful to MIDA for this kind of support. And also there's also additional Starcom transformer which will provide additional support in case of an emergency. So we are grateful to MIDA and Millennium Channel Authority. Thank you.
The venue now quite my dear Chiaba Kasoa, boss supply point, Mida Adayoma, Yesi, Tabea, Adabua, Ghana in Namahoden, in Kasoa. Now, to train in the regular Kasoa with Kwasi. You decide my journey be of the family, I'm a good diamond and Greek Barney Diffo, and I say chief executive. Said my journey, you did a home. Now, see, I had the Kasoa, Kwasi, the Mississippi, Kakao, Kwasi, who said, if you do not see him, I had a gas insulated substation. Kwasi, the air insulated substation. Kwasi, I can see 4. I had more son. Now, you didn't say the Bema in the Maya Kofam, and also low voltages. I had no Patamham, a basro. See, I look as well. I'm with Winiba. And Malam, I won't cry. You said, we probably our hand. I'm in no air cost for Intina. I'm a Yamaha air coffin. And he said, you see, yeah, now they are kind of triffy Winiba. And then Malam, a young triffy who be to see I'm a Kasoa for my own day. Never done Potomac for to say, Nayano, I bear her. Bodriase, Ecocusis will brew a coffat, Adesso, Nina, Nanina, Bema, Millennium Challenge, and almost Koya. Said the family, you say, or how Kakra, Nam, I have been now, so say, yeah, Sa or how now, our caution. Another brass, Ama. Sophia, Obiadi, no, said the associate owner, not only Dini Juma, not Yahoo Empire. If they say, I'm not call for ma, Obika, and I can do no crowd for your question. So we have 240 rules, and I said, Okaso Kanya, and then I'm there 180, and I said 1 sister. Now, Okana and I call, and I saw family, and call a hotel as I say, as I to say. And so you will say that the double amount for Niama Hobby. Nama Obia estimating Junata Pepe. And my sister mobile, Mama Ashon, a jet. Oh, my country, this is
please speak from me. Hi, my name is President. I work with the My question goes to the leaderboard. And we're very glad to know. We're very glad to know the Ghanaian human resources community. Very human resources.
Yeah, I think we should be thankful to the Millennium Challenge Corporation for what they've given us. If we look around, you see a lot of young people here. I believe those of you who went to Pukwasi also saw a number of them. These are young boys whom are a very important aspect of what we do here. Sometimes we overlook that because we are building a base. As we were told, there are some equipment we are putting here for the first time in Ghana. So if you happen to be a young graduate engineer and you are here, what you pick up, the skills, the knowledge, the experience is great and it's going to help you in the future. But the whole thing is this. In every activity, there are always challenges. But it's the people here who understand better what we are doing. If you want to rewire your house, you may have lights off. That is precisely what we are doing. We are putting new equipment that will improve and sustain power. So it is to us get reliable power. That's why we have to do this investment, which is long overdue. So this is a very timely intervention, and I do believe that when we finish and Ghanaians understand us, the money that we receive for the Americans is being put to good use. So that Ghana in future is going to have power. You know, Kasoa is opening. It's really opening up and going towards Budubum and the rest of it. So you want to have stable power so that people can do their businesses. I mean, it's the way they want to do it. Otherwise, there will be difficulties all the time.
So what's the total cost of the whole project?
This, together with the one at is $110 million. Yes. This is 450, and then the one in Pukwasi is 60 million.
So
When is it expected to be completed?
Yes, the time. I believe that they've said two things to you. First, at the end of May, we would have commissioned the program, but this also should have been completed, so that the commissioning would have, or I'm going to say completed, the process of commissioning, because it takes a bit of time, but it can be at any other time. But it's commissioned, they put power into it, and before they do that, they will have to put lights off, because they are interconnecting. They are cutting into the same power and bringing it down. So you have to take power off, and that takes a bit of time. It's not a one-day job. So that's why we have a bit of outages. But it's all important, because if you want to look at omelette, you have to break an egg. Certainly something must happen, so that we can then, at the end of the day, feel comfortable that we waited for it.
What percentage level is it now?
This place, we're talking about 60%, but you saw the things that are on the ground. We almost there. They've put the main items on, but there are a lot of other civil works and other that they should do. So those together would be completed by the end of August.
What's the size of the project?
This is a 435, what is the megawatt MVA project? 435.
Okay.
No, therefore, let me remember to I said, any market can. The obvious oboye, the here is at the more people area. And then a yasi at the hard check. And a yasika near the side of my way. And our mom buys through the Siemens, the Moti, and until we are 40 problem day, and on Buama at the iron on it's a second for you, a butcher. You see the kind of there want a few days. Let to me at the Canyano above the Shah. I can't see the echo Takadi, the echo Winniba. You boom, near the Beshafia, and Sunny, they are called the echo. Just it is by idiot, and no. And they got a phone call and the A to Mano.
Fellow Ghanaians, the Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service and partners are introducing a vaccine against the deadly coronavirus. From March 2021, Ghana begins a free national vaccine rollout for all persons 18 years and above, starting with healthcare workers, government officials, security services, the aged, and persons with underlying conditions. The COVID-19 vaccine is safe, effective, and has been tested and approved by the FDA. Please remember, the vaccine is an additional preventive measure, so all existing protocols must continue. Let us continue to wear our face mask, frequently wash hands with soap under running water for at least 20 seconds, or sanitize often and practice social distancing. Stop the spread. Get vaccinated against coronavirus for additional protection and prevention. This message is from Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service and partners. This advertisement is FDA approved.